relate to this. But the bottom line is not all the food you put in front of your baby or toddler is going to end up in his or her mouth. And that's why every bite counts. And dairy author and mother Maggie Mead is urging parents to say goodbye to jarred and processed baby food and start processing their own wholesome homemade baby food.
You don't need a cooking background to make baby foods at all. If you can boil water and chop up vegetables, and if you have a blender or a food processor, you're on your way to making baby food.
Maggie has been living in the world of purees and finger foods long before she wrote the Wholesome Baby Food Guide.
I had a serious car accident many years ago, and I learned throughout my rehabilitation that good food, healthy food, and wholesome food really helped your body mend. So that naturally carried over into all aspects of my life. And when I had my first son, I also mashed bananas for him. And when my twins came along, it was just natural that I make their food as well. As they grew older, when they were about a year old, I actually decided, well, maybe I'll just start a website. And that was in 2003 that I started the WholesomeBabyFood.com website.
The website grew and continues to be one of the top-rated baby food sites.
I'd have to say it's mostly successful because it is real and it's non-judgmental and it's just down to earth, because parents have enough stress. And they don't need to have all these conflicting sources that make them feel bad about their feeding choices as well.
Maggie insists it will only take an hour a week to make your baby fresh, delicious homemade meals, and says the benefits are plentiful.
So not only are you going to be giving your baby fresh, whole, real food, but you're also going to save money too. So it's a win-win.
We enlisted 2 new moms to try out some of Maggie's tricks, tips, and recipes.
My name is Ashton, this is Preston, and he's 12 months old. I'm hoping to learn some new foods for him. He could eat fruit all day, and I definitely want to work on incorporating some protein and some vegetables in, and some other options that are easy to go. So, hoping to learn some great things today.
My name is Angela Tatro, and this is Georgia, and she's 6 months old. Georgia is almost done with just her bottle. She wants some more food when we eat. She wants every bite that she can almost get her hands on.
Let's start with bananas. These are a wonderful first food for babies, and they're very simple to make. Peel it, mash it, feed it to the baby. It's sweet, it's a little creamy, it's a very good consistency. Not only are they good first food, they're a great finger food too. You can peel it, dice it, and if it's too slippery for him to pick up, you can roll it in something like crushed Cheerios or crushed graham crackers, so it makes it a little easier for him to pick up.
So we eat a lot of sweet potatoes, so I'm just wondering how you should fix it, and then how early I should give it to her as a first food.
Sweet potatoes are a great first food, not allergenic. Amazing amount of vitamin A, vitamin C, some good fiber, sweet. They puree up very smooth, which is one thing that makes it great to be a first food, because you can get into a really smooth consistency. Anytime that you're going to be making sweet potato for baby food, I always suggest roasting. Roasting is going to retain the most nutrients.
As he's getting more active, it's really hard to get him to sit for a meal. Do you have any suggestions on something that has a lot of nutrients or vitamins that if he doesn't eat a lot of it will be substantial?
Golden flax or brown flax is really good. It's a source of omega-3s. It is an amazingly nutritious little seed. But you do need to buy it milled, because the whole flax seeds, because of their hard shell, as it passes through your system, you're not going to be able to get the full benefit of all the omegas in there. So I would totally recommend adding flax to his diet.
After filling their grocery bags, the moms headed back to Maggie's kitchen to see just how easy it is to prepare the healthy meals. Just roast or steam, chop, puree, and store. In about an hour, Maggie had whipped up everything from sweet potatoes to cereal and even baked apples using only your basic kitchen tools and an oven. enough to feed a baby for days and without the preservatives.
It's really when you move into the stage 3 and toddler meal foods that you have to worry about preservatives and additives. Some of the toddler meals, for example, actually have a higher content of sodium than a medium order of McDonald's French fries. So eventually what you find is your eating habits start to change as well. The foods that the kids are eating now, it's just amazing. And is that all because they made homemade baby food? I'm not sure, but I would like to think it does have a lot to do with it.
Maggie says by making your own baby food, you're also making some little tummies very happy in the process.